What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another video, and this will be my Browns Rams Week 3 Sunday Night Football preview as the Browns return to the DawgPound to face off against Sean McVay and the defending NFC champions Los Angeles Rams, who are 2-0 on the season. Of course, the Browns are 1-1. Both teams got big victories this past week. Of course, the Rams took down the Saints, and we beat the trash-ass Jets. This should be a very, very good game. And, of course, it will also be an emotional game for the Matthews family, as legendary Browns linebacker Clay Matthews Jr. will be getting inducted into the Browns Ring of Honor. And as you know already, Clay Matthews III currently plays for the Los Angeles Rams. So that's really cool, you know. Clay Matthews III gets to see Clay Matthews Jr. get inducted into the Browns Ring of Honor. I'm sure it'll be very, very emotional for the whole Matthews family. And hopefully very soon, Clay Matthews Jr. will be going to Canton. And I think it'll be sooner rather than later that we see him in Canton. Hopefully very soon. Maybe even in this next Hall of Fame class. That'd be really cool, you know. But anyways, let's talk about this game, all right? So, Rams, of course, got a very, very good team, as do we. Now, unlike us, the Rams offense has been very good these first 2 weeks, whereas our offense has been essentially sleepwalking the first 2 weeks. They haven't been able to get in sync for the most part, besides that awesome 89-yard touchdown from Baker to Odell. We really haven't done much when it comes to big plays. Of course, the Rams had a couple big plays these first couple games, especially last week against the Saints when Cooper Kupp broke some tackles and he went to the house. So that's a guy to watch out for. Cooper Kupp, Todd Gurley, Malcolm Brown, among others. Of course, they got some big guys on that defense too. Aaron Donald, Aqib Talib, Marcus Peters, just to name a few. Of course, Clay Matthews. Yeah. But our defense is right up there, too. You got to watch out for my guy Denzel, although he's been playing low-key bad these first 2 games. Way different from last year. Then you got on the other side, you're going to most likely have Greedy with a little bit of money Mitch, maybe some TJ Carey. We'll see if Demarius Randall is able to play. He actually has a concussion. He reported it late last week before the game, so he did not play last night against the Jets. And, of course, at linebacker, you got Kirko, you got Schobert, and you also have maybe a little bit of Mac Wilson. Maybe we see Taki as well. Didn't really see him much against the Jets. Not that I saw. He might have played. I don't know. I didn't notice him if he did play. But the biggest thing for this Browns defense is our pass rush. Myles Garrett, Sheldon Richardson, Larry Ogunjobi, and Olivier Vernon. I saw Olivier Vernon last night. He was this close to getting a sack. Meanwhile, Myles had 3 of those suckers. And, of course, he had an offsides penalty. He actually had 2, but 1 was declined because the offsides happened at the same time as a roughing the passer. And, of course, they're going to enforce the roughing the passer. And Myles had 2 of those as well. So, he was the most penalized defensive end last year because this dude is always trying to jump the snap. And he's still working on it. He's been working on it his whole entire career so far. But, you know, quarterbacks are always going to change their snap counts. They're not going to let him bully their left tackle, although he'll still bully the left tackle, although it's going to be tough this week. I believe he'll be facing Andrew Whitworth. So he'll have his work cut out for him, both sides. You know, Whitworth is going to have his work cut out for him, and Myles is really going to have to work hard to get past Whitworth. He's really going to have to time that snap perfectly to get past him because Whitworth is amongst the best at what he does, you know. But this should be a very, very, very good game. I'm really looking forward to it. Time to get into these three keys. All right. Key number one, the offense has to get started early. We cannot afford to sleepwalk in this one. Luckily for us, against the Jets, the defense held it down. The defense has essentially held it down for the first 2 weeks while the offense tries to get into rhythm. And the offense hasn't really been able to get into rhythm aside from that big Baker to OBJ touchdown last night. Hopefully, we'll be seeing more of that in the coming weeks. Maybe we see a couple times like that next week against the Rams or this week. Maybe we see it, maybe we see Odell and Baker really get going and we see him, connect the next couple weeks. Wouldn't that be something? They start getting a little thing going where they connect every week. Wouldn't that be something? I'd love that. But again, that's key number one. Offense cannot afford to sleepwalk. Our defense will keep us in this game for as long as possible, but the offense has to hold up the other side of the bargain. All right? They have to hold up their share. Okay? Key number two. This is a big one. We got to get to Goff. I want to see Miles really wreck Jared Goff. Jared Goff will kill you, especially with the weapons he has. If you get in his face a little bit, maybe you could force a turnover or two. It's happened. Look at last week. Freaking Saints were this close to having a strip sack taken to the house, but refs blew the play dead. You can get to him. He's not invincible. You can get to him. He makes mistakes every now and then. If you could get to him, maybe you could force a fumble, strip sack, or maybe you can force an interception. I would love that. Key number three. This is also a big one. Get the running game involved. Yes. Nick Chubb, I see you. You only had a couple 12 or so carries against the Jets. You're getting them involved more and more each week. But with the way Baker plays, you need the running game to get going for him to be successful because he thrives off the play action. And if the running game ain't going anywhere, the play action isn't going to do anything. The play action thrives off a good running game. So hopefully Chubb will get going. We're probably going to see a little bit of Dearness Johnson. Maybe we even see a little of Elijah McGuire. I didn't really see him at all against the Jets. Now, my player to watch this week is going to be Nick Chubb because we need him to get going. Take the pressure off Baker. If this running game gets going, Baker will thrive. If not, it's going to be a rough game. Now, as for my score prediction for this one, I'm going to go, I really want to say Browns win. Actually, I'm going to say Browns win. Yeah, I think it'll be very close. I think the Browns eke out a very, very close win by 3 points. I'm going to say Browns win. I'm going to say 24-21 as Seibert nails a game-winning field goal by about 48 yards around there. It's going to be one with a little bit of distance on it. I think he'll hit one from around 40, maybe 50 yards. And the crowd's going to go crazy, because he was really good. I was very surprised at how good freaking Seibert was against the Jets. He made every single kick. Good job. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of improvement I've seen from him since training camp. The dude couldn't hit a damn thing in training camp. And now look at him. He's nailing everything because he's changed his form. He did revert back to his old form and that first extra point against the Titans, but since then, he's been automatic. Let's keep it going, Seibert. All right? So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Shout out to the DawgPound. Of course, shout out to one of the only Rams fans I know on here, SoCal Rams fan. He's been chirping in my comment section at one of my live streams saying, we're going to take this L. Well, to that I say, we'll see about that. Because don't be surprised if this offense gets going and we give you that L, huh? And, if we win this game and the Ravens lose to the Chiefs, which is very possible, we're looking at a battle for first in the AFC North next week in Baltimore. How about that, huh? Talk about main event material right there. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns. Can I get a dog tag? And I'm out of here. Let's go Browns. Let's get it.